Welcome back, everyone. This is episode 20 of my series on Frankenmuth. We are rocking and rolling. It is January. We're right after we left off last episode, but it is the time to sell the dry corn. So I figured I'd bring you guys back in for that. We're just loading all of our dry corn up, and then we will get it on getting out of here. I don't know where we're going to sell it. We'll take a look at that here as well. Let's see. $13.91 to send it on the train. Looks like the train it is. That's a pretty good price for the train, actually. So, $13.91. We're going to send it on the train. Okay. See if we can't get it all loaded up first. Around here. Okay. There we go. Perfect. There's still a little bit of corn left to dry, but that's okay. It's the time to sell them. We need a little bit more money because we're also going to buy a new planter as next month in February. It'll be time for us to plant our cotton again, and so we need to have a little bit more. We need to have a little bit more power to plant than we have now. Now we also sell the cotton in March, which that'll take me so many trips. I'll probably do most of that off camera, to be honest. But I'm hoping that'll leverage us into being able to buy some more stuff as well. I am considering getting some more land. I'm considering it. Field 24 is kind of an attractive piece of land to me. So is Field 44. But outside of that, I don't really want any other pieces of land on this map. Well, we're right here, actually. Let's loop, and then we'll pick up the stuff out of the silo as well. I think there's some dry corn in there. Yep, a lot of dry corn. Actually, it's more than I thought it'd be. And I'm actually going to go ahead and just hop over here, visit, rent that train. Okay. That way the train will be there hopefully when we're getting there waiting for us. Yeah, should be a decent amount of corn, that's for sure. Hopefully it'll all fit on the train in one go. If not, we'll pay a little bit more for rental, but we'll make back that extra like 50 bucks a 1,000 liters. No problem by paying the rental fee for the train. It's quite a bit more. It was quite a bit more. We do pretty good, honestly, off our corn. We do pretty darn good. Can't really complain about that. But yeah, we need another direct drill planter because a lot of our fields, well, they need to be direct drilled, and I don't really want to cultivate them. So, especially since we sold our cultivator and all that, so that's the easiest way to go about it. Just left in there. Goodness gracious. The slow unloading here. Go visit here. Where's the train at? Turn her into train. Is it here? Not here. Return that and then resummon it. That's a ways away, so hopefully that'll work. We'll see though. Got some time. It worked. Was the last episode? Yeah, last episode we sold something on the train and it worked just fine. What we got left? 41,000. We're getting there. Or should probably be even closer to done if I hadn't stopped it twice, but that's okay. I was just curious where we're at. This new trailer just made my life so much easier, not having to cart just load after load after load after load after load of grain to places. I'm definitely happy about that. Alright, we should have a little bit more over here. This should be the side that has the least amount of dry corn. Yeah, and someone did comment saying that I would have some issues if I put the corn cribs as close together. I mean, they were pretty close together before when we were using them and didn't have any issues, and I haven't had any issues yet. They've been working fine even with the silo right there. But that's also a no-share silo, so that silo is designed to just not communicate with any other silos or anything like that, which is quite helpful for what we're doing. All right, last little bit here. Decent amount in there. 438,000. Yeah, we're gonna do just fine off of the dry corn, that's for sure. Head out this way. Might as well put our cover on. Don't lose any corn on the road. I know that actually can't happen in game, but hey, good to do. Sip my coffee. First cup of coffee. It's always the tastiest of cups of coffee, that's for sure. This truck's been good to us too. I think we will buy a new truck this year. Honestly, while we're down here, why don't we just buy a new truck? It's not that this truck has been bad to us. I do like this truck, but we have the money. We're here to upgrade and make everything better for ourselves. We might as well get the best of the best that we can get. It is going to be a bit of a pain to dump all of this into the railroad silo. We learned that from the last experience. I wish it had hip sides back, and then there's back 50%. Yeah, I don't. Neither of those really have helped us. We'll just go with the full because, yeah, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I have to reset it. I'm going to try to just let it just do its thing. And we'll see how that actually goes. Might go very poorly. Might go less poorly. I don't expect it to go well, but we will see. All right. Dump that, and then I'm going to get in the train. Pull it forward. That cover open. A little too quick. A little excited there. All right, dry corn. Well, the truck hasn't exploded yet. Not the way I want to go. Oh. That actually worked out really well. I'm kind of surprised by that. All right, back to the train. Load what we can load in each one. Okay. Hoping it's all going to fit. That cover there. How many grain carts do I have on this thing? Oh, I've got like 2 or 3 more. We should be plenty good. The modder really helped us out with that, making sure there was plenty of space to put grain on this thing. I'll open that up. I didn't think I'd be doing this at the start of this episode, to be honest. We can start looking at trucks, too. I honestly... This is just such a nice truck. But I think... I also really like that truck. And then we also could go with one of the new fangled Mercedes trucks. You wouldn't see those too often in the US, though. That's part of the Plains and Prairies. I think we might go with that truck right there. I think that's just a nice truck for us. I think that'll be nice for what we're doing. I don't know, we might actually be struggling a little bit with this. We might have to make a second trip. We'll see. But yeah, we can take a look at that truck there. We should be able to afford that right now. Day cab. Honestly, we only need the day cab, but I just like the way that looks. What's the biggest engine we can go on that thing? 515 horsepower. 515 should do it for us. Make it match our building. I kind of like that. What's that a little bit darker blue? I like that too, actually. Let's do big tanks on it. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I like that truck. Hopefully that truck will do well for us. Okay. There's one. I think that's our last grain part there. The train. 78,000 is all we got left. I think we can make it fit. Hopefully that thing holds at least 80. That truck is 15. How much horsepower does that truck have that we have? Well, it goes up to 1,050, so that's be a little bit rough to compete with that. How much do the guys come up with? 625. That one goes to 780. Goodness gracious. Yeah, without going like a modded truck, the TLX, of course, goes quite high. Well, if we don't like it, if it doesn't work out, we'll buy a different truck. We can be that kind of consumer now. We have that luxury. You like that you just have to drive down here. You don't have to drive this too far to get this to sell. And yes, 608,000. Let's get back to our truck. All right, drive this down to the store. I'm gonna drop this trailer off right here. There we go. It took a hot second to drop that off. And we'll sell this truck off. She's been good to us, but we need a more modern truck we can upgrade. That's all. The whole point of what we're doing now is we're upgrading, getting everything we want to use and do stuff with. All that, baby. 21,000. Yeah, look at this thing. Sounds nice, all that. That looks great. I mean, that looks... It fits the part. Plains and Prairies for sure. That thing fits the part. I love that. Awesome. Okay, well, I'll bring you guys back in later. I'm not sure when exactly. Maybe after we sell the cotton off, because that'll be in March. Next month, I'm gonna... Well, while you guys are here as well, we'll go ahead and buy the other planter that I talked about buying. It's one of those we already have. We already have one of these. We're just gonna buy another one. Because we need at least 2 on the farm, I think. So we'll buy another one of those. That way I can get both of those things running at the same time. But yeah, so I'll keep doing my thing. I'll plant cotton next month, and then I'll bring you guys back in after we sell cotton. And I think we'll make some more purchases, but all is well. So yeah, I'll see you guys here later on. All right, welcome back in, everyone. We sold cotton last month for 2.14 million, something like that. So we're doing all right on money, I think. It is April now, so we're going to plant our corn and our soy on our remaining fields. All of our cotton is planted and all that good stuff. I'm going to get some more fuel for this guy. This guy's running a little low. We're already putting a lot of hours on these things, which is great. At about 50 hours, it's more beneficial to retire a tractor in this game in terms of maintenance costs. So, yeah, which is absolutely insane. Because in real life, you'd never do that. But, yeah, so all good stuff. Getting to here, I think corn here and soy and soy. I think that's what I want to do. Soy, corn. Now we could buy anything growing in that one. I could buy this field. I'm really tempted to. You know what? Should we do it? Do it. Oh, I'm tempted to. Yeah, we could use another field. We'll buy. What's that one got in it? That's got alfalfa. Yeah, we could do that. Does those fields need lime? That one does. That one does not. So that one does need lime. Okay, so we might just go no lime on that this year. But I think what we'll do is we'll buy field 24. And I think we will buy field 44. We have the money for it, obviously. And I mean, there's not really a lot of other fields. There's really no other fields I really actually want. And I think we're going to fix those up a little bit. And what I mean by that... yeah, there we go. I thought I wasn't going to load build mode for a second. So, this field over here. Was that just grass? There's supposed to be something there normally? Oh, you can buy that. We should just make that all one big field then. I didn't know that was available. We should be able to plow that all together then and make that really nice. So I'll do that. This one, let's go visit this one. Go back into build mode. So this one, can't do that with this one. This one's going to be an odd one. I don't think it's going to like... I don't really want to cut off this whole chunk. I mean, we don't need the extra land. It's just kind of tricky what we should do here. It's kind of a stupid shaped field, to be honest. This one we could connect to it, and that would actually be probably pretty good. Maybe we'll do that. We'll connect this field, and then we'll see about maybe just cutting off this top row, and that might actually work pretty good. That one, of course, needs lime. What has that got in it? More alfalfa. Yeah, all right. I think we'll do that, though. So I'll connect those fields up. Yeah, that'll give us a little bit more field space. We could actually go all the way to 46, but I think that's just going to be. I don't think that the work. I'm surprised the workers like this field, to be honest with you guys. Um, this one is a little chaotic here as well. I probably should cut that at some point. We'll see. And this one too, I'm surprised. Because these two combined, they did not like that. Even with these bits at the end trimmed off. So yeah, that one we can put all together, and that'll be one big field over there. So yeah, I got a little bit of work to do, but things are going good for us. I mean, as you can imagine. Later on, we still have some dry corn we could sell at some point. It says January, so we'll probably wait anyways. The price is usually pretty high regardless. Soybeans will sell in July, and that's in our $865,000, which is ridiculous. Our farm is doing absolutely fantastic. So, yeah, we may buy another cotton harvester this year after we sell soy. Actually, I'm thinking 2 more cotton harvesters. So that'll give us 4 total, and then I'll have 1 hired here, 1 hired here, and I'll hire 2 for this one. And then that should actually speed up the process. Because normally what I do is I just hire the workers, and then like I go do other stuff for like an hour, come back and check, and they made some progress, and I pick up all the bales with the truck, and then I go away for another hour. So it just takes a while. It's not a big deal for me because I just hire a worker to do it. I'm not going to sit here and run cotton harvesters for 8 hours or however long it takes to do it. Which is kind of nice because it just, a lot of the stuff we're doing is a lot more stuff I can walk away from the computer for, which is fine. I can go to my other computer, record stuff for Gamer Cop or whatever I need to do. So yeah, this one we did a lot of trimming on this field, but I'm still pretty happy with how it turned out. So anyhow, that's kind of our plan. Those will be a couple more fields for us to deal with. But yeah, I'll start planting. We'll do corn in this field, then soy and soy. And we don't really need any more corn, so honestly, soy and soy up there as well. So just a lot of soybeans are going to go out this year, which is going to be crazy compared to the soy we harvested this last year. And the next year, since we'll have the extra cotton harvesters, I'll probably do some more cotton harvesting. Maybe one of those new fields we got, we'll throw in cotton as well. So yeah, we'll kind of figure it out, and then maybe we'll buy another cotton harvester next year as well to get us up to like 5 of them. But yeah, so I mean, we got plenty of stuff. Honestly, we don't really need any more harvesters. Our harvesters will knock out these fields pretty quick, but we could use another harvester or 2 maybe at some point. We're just kind of building up the farm and doing our thing. But yeah, anyhow, I'm going to keep working on some stuff. I'll bring you guys back in a little bit later on. Honestly, I'll probably see you guys at harvest. I mean, we're just going to keep doing our thing until harvest time. So yeah, that's probably when I'll bring you guys back in next. But yeah, that's what I got. So yeah, I'll see you guys around harvest. All right, everyone, things are going well. We are going to sell off our soybeans. So we are in June now. Everything is planted that we're going to plant, and things are just looking up for us. Everything's great. I have thought about doing a production of some kind, because why not? We have the money. I don't know what to do necessarily. Why do we still have barley? We got to sell that this year. Did I forget to sell it last year? We've had that for a while, I think. We've had to it. Well, I got to remember to sell barley. I even crossed it off because I was like, oh yeah, we already did that. No, that's got to happen. I think it's in December. Oh, have I missed that we have barley? January. All right, so next year we need to sell that off. Soybeans. Current price is absolutely fantastic, $22.79. We're going to sell it off to the other town, $850,000, which is great. We got a lot of money from our cotton. We got like 2.2 million-ish or something like that from our cotton. Yeah, all good stuff there. So what I did with our fields, I changed it up a little bit. I put corn out here in that field and corn in this field. Soy, 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 cotton, cotton, cotton. That's what we did. I also limed those fields as well. The ones I said, I'm not going to worry about liming them. I decided why not. It'll improve the yield significantly. So I decided why not, and I went ahead and I did that. So those are kind of the things that have happened off camera. That does not quite line up. You guys see that? The soy is not coming out of the pipe. It's coming out next to the pipe. That's kind of interesting. I don't know if I've seen something like that before. But yeah, let's go ahead and we might as well rent the train and get the train coming this way. All right, it should be there eventually. It's going to take a while to get this all in here. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, things are going good. Things are going good for us. I think financially for the year, what are we up? We're up 1.1 million is our profit this year. And that's including the fact that we bought $880,000 worth of land. So, I mean, we're just killing it. And we are going to buy some more. I've already talked about this. We're going to buy some more cotton harvesters this year, I think. Yeah, 863. We'll buy. I want to buy 2 more of those, which after we sell this, we'll have the money for it. The other thing, what kind of, I mean, what kind of factories could we do? You know, what kind of stuff could we be working on that from what we're harvesting? We could make. Obviously, this is a kind of a nifty looking spinnery, but that one makes more sense, I think, for what we're doing. I think that makes the most sense is making some fabric and then maybe some clothing. Maybe we'll look into that and get some of that sort of stuff bought and built up somewhere. I mean, we have space here, but you know what? This is our farm. It's our nice little area there. We also have all these like little peripheral areas that we could build, but I think I mean, we have the money. We could just take over a field somewhere and be like, yeah, this is where we're doing our stuff, you know? It'd be nice if it was closer to here. But honestly, field 23 would be a good area to do like a lot of production stuff. So maybe we'll consider something like that. I also really like our new truck. This truck is absolutely perfect. I think it just looks the part too, you know? If you're a wealthy farmer out here, you probably wouldn't have the sleeper cab, to be fair, because, well, I mean, it depends, I guess, where you're hauling, but most farmers probably don't have to haul stuff that far. We're almost done. There we go. All right. A lot of soy. A lot of soy. This thing, I feel like, gets up and goes even better, I mean, than our old truck, too. This is a lot less horsepower, but it really just doesn't have any issues with hauling anything we're asking it to haul. And again, I also don't know how the weight compares with this trailer and how it's set up. Obviously, this can't be the real weight for it because it'd be too heavy for most trucks to haul this trailer, but so that could be part of it too, because the other trailer would have the real weight because it was a base game trailer. Is our train hanging out for us? Can't tell. We'll see when we get there. Oh, I just took out that mailbox. Alright. Head into town here. I mean, this is going to be a screaming deal for us. We'll get a lot of money from this, so that's all going to be all good stuff. Absolutely fantastic. All about it. And then we'll just kind of keep going forward and move on to harvest, I think. Get just where we can dump it. Right there. I think that's the best way to do it. There's the train right there. Perfect. Visit. Where are you going to stop? Right at the train rental point? Excellent. Alright, let's pull forward. Get these things opened up. We got quite a few... How many grain carts do we have? We got quite a bit of stuff on this that hauls grain, which is really helpful. How's our truck looking? We'll see in a second here. Okay, it hasn't like freaked out and collapsed into nothing yet, so that's good. That's always a good sign. Keep working on loading stuff in these. Yeah, we should have enough space on this thing to put everything we need to in it. I mean, worst case scenario, we rent a second train. It's not really that big of a deal. I used to use a train all the time on the Michigan Farms map. I guess it's most of the Michigan maps that I use the train on. But yeah. We'll see where we sell the barley off. Barley might be a train thing too. I mean, that's going to happen probably next episode regardless, so we'll figure that out when we get there, but still. And soon we'll have even more soy to sell for next year. Yeah, our farm's at a pretty profitable turnover rate right now. It's doing a very good job. We're loading the train faster than we're getting stuff out of the truck, but that's okay. Truck eventually catch up. What is it, like 388,000 liters or something like that? I don't think it shows it in here now that we've removed it. It shows it. That's probably what's in the silo itself. The Railroad silo, that is. Okay, pull forward. There we go. I think we will be able to fit it all, because I think we have another bulk cart behind this as well. But I'll do a little bit more too. Oh, it's going to be such a good payday. I love it. I love it. All right, there we go. Yeah, we got like 22,000 more liters, something like that, 28,000. Perfect. Yep, that's a big old bulk cart there. You can see the truck is empty. The trailer's gone back down. Perfect. Okay. Off we go. That was the closest we've come into filling the train, though. But yeah, 5 grain cars is pretty good. 5 is definitely pretty good. Yes, sell that, please. 885. That's even more than I thought it would be. Oh, take me right back to that. I wanted to be here. There we go. That is incredible. Okay, well, that is our money. Well, you guys are here right before we do harvest. Let's buy these bad boys, you know? Why not? Bigger configuration there. I don't know if we did. Well, let's get. Obviously, we got to get number 3 and 4 now, which is crazy. Number 3, number 4. Absolute insanity. We are a cotton powerhouse. But yeah, maybe next episode we will work on. We'll work on getting maybe some other cotton harvest type stuff going. Maybe, or like cotton factory type things. Maybe that's what we'll do. But yeah, 4 cotton harvesters. Yeah, that's gonna be absolutely epic come harvest time. That's gonna help us out a lot. Later in harvest, I'll take a thumbnail shot. We're about where I want to probably end this episode in terms of time, actually. So I think I'll probably wrap it up here. I'm not worried about doing, you know, each episode making sure it's a year long, because we already kind of lost that one a couple episodes ago. So anyhow. Yeah, do we want to head this way? Yeah, we might as well. This will take us up to the farm. But yeah, that's what I got for now. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos we may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I will see you guys on the next one.